Hello class, it's Andrew Kahn here with you again. And last time I got a little feedback that at least one or two of you liked my singing, so I'll start off that way again. And then we can go right into social justice and some other points that I want to make, service, and also some ethical principles. But I think it all comes from a kind of a sense that we are all one family. This is something that's been uttered quite a bit. It's written on some large buildings and was wise people in many different places state this kind of basic truth that we all come from just a couple of people. You can call them Adam and Eve or some other name, but we all come from a common descendants, and in my mind, even more than that, there's a creator, and we're all God's children, His creation, which makes us one family, brothers and sisters. And when we start to see and we start to raise the consciousness of people so that they see that that's really the case. That's my mother, that's my father, that's my brother, that's my sister. How can I help them? How can I build them up? How can I bring out the most in them? When they do better, it doesn't make me do worse. You know, it's like it should be a loving family with kindness and caring. And I think sometimes we try to deal with issues with kind of patchwork, because there's so many problems, and that may be necessary. Pass this legislation, improve medical care and affordability, improve schooling. There are lots of kind of specific focuses, but this kind of overriding sense that we're all in this together is very powerful, and I hope we can all work together as a team in relationship and help build that awareness in our society. Here's a song that speaks to that. I think same song I sung last time. I'm a one-song guy. הנה מה טובו מנהים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טובו מנהים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד. Well, so social justice, one approach is just to create a general consciousness, a general sense that the world is one family. And as I've mentioned before, I created a little website, theworldisonefamily.com, and I welcome any feedback, how we can kind of create this awareness if anyone else is interested in kind of taking this approach. But it doesn't mean it's the only approach that you have to take or that I have to take. We can also work on specifics, but just this general feeling, I think, is very important, has to dawn at some point before we destroy one another. Okay, so there are some other topics that were interesting to me. I like the competence and service. Service is an ethical principle of social workers, and social workers' primary goal is to help people in need and to address social problems. And social workers elevate service to others above self-interest. Of course, we still have to care for ourselves, otherwise we burn out, but I certainly like thinking about others, trying to help others rather than running around after my own selfish desires, which I've spent a decent amount of time doing over the years, but it's a new dawn, so I'm enjoying a new way of being. How to handle conflict was another topic that I like. And basically recognizing one of our values is recognizing the dignity and worth of the person. And I think when we really recognize the worth of a person, we act with kindness, and this helps. This is a great way to handle conflict. Just listening, being sensitive, being caring, kindness. So let's see, I'm going to have to wrap it up momentarily, so let me just say that another value, relationships, and that was like a topic, but it's also one of our social work values, the importance of human relationships. And I think this is a good place to end, just by saying, here we are, we've come together, and we are, getting to know each other, and creating some relationships. I really do hope that we can all feel like we're together in this effort. The world needs a lot of help, and we need a concerted, united effort to promote kindness and the awareness that we're all in this together. And I think that covers my talk for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a lovely day. Shalom.